Welcome back. Today's video I'm going to show you how to update links on your website to have a flat design look and feel. And if you're not familiar with flat design, that is just a kind of image look that has very minimal use of elements, and it also uses some shading. So if we look up flat design in Google, we can see that it has these sort of images. Find this a lot on smartphone apps. Windows 10 is also a big proponent of this, although they call it Metro or the new Windows design language. Can't remember the exact terminology off the top of my head, but it's very similar in the way it looks in. So it gives it a little minimalistic logos with some shading on top. And again, that's very popular in websites right now. So I'm going to show you how to do that by updating my own website. These 4 links right here. So to get started, we're going to start with Inkscape. I have those 4 images that I used to update my website earlier. These are nothing more than font awesome icons, and I've already created a video on that, so I'll put a link down in the description below. You can check that out, how to put font awesome icons into Inkscape. But again, we're going to be using Inkscape to design this new look and feel. To start off, we're going to insert a rectangle, and this is going to be the background for our image, and we're going to resize that to about half of our website width. And to find that, come here into your website and go to change image on your header or your header logo, and you notice that the banner size is 990 pixels. Now the rest of my body follows along, so you notice nothing reaches outside that 990 pixels. So what I want to do, since I'm going to have 2 columns of icons in 2 rows, let's go ahead and just take that 990 divided by 2 and leave a little bit in the middle for some white space. So let's go ahead and transform approximately 440 pixels, leaving a little bit of space for some white space between them. And let's just go ahead and call that 220 pixels tall. You can adjust the height and width as you need to later. The first step after this, we're going to insert a circle, a white circle as a background, and just hold down Control, and you can make a perfect circle. And we want it to be, I don't know, just about this size, and we'll left click on your circle, shift and left click on your rectangle, and center that circle up. And next we're going to start with social media. So I'm going to grab the text first and just duplicate that, Control D. I'm going to bring that down here into my square. Resize this so it's all on one line, and I'm going to make this white font. Take that social media, and we're just going to bring it down here for right now, and again left shift and select both the social media and your rectangle, and we'll center that up. Next we'll take that hand icon and we'll duplicate that, Control D, and we'll bring that down. And we're going to make this the same color. So I'm just using this navy blue right here. Choose whatever color works best for you. And hold Shift to get both the image and the outline, that blue color. Now this is obviously way too big, so let's go ahead and transform this on the right hand side. And we'll just do 95%. And you do want to scale this one proportionately and apply until it looks just about right in your box. And let's make this a little bit smaller still. And let's move it around until you find how you want it to look exactly. If you don't like that little button right there, we can just add a new circle right on top of it. And then highlight both the circle and the hand, object, and group together. And now those 2 items will move together. So once you have this looking exactly as you want, we're going to add this shadow effect. So we'll start first with the social media, and I'm going to zoom in real close to show you what this looks like. We'll hit Control D to duplicate, press right once and down once, and we're going to come down here. Let me move my webcam up, and we're going to drop the opacity way down. So you can see it has this sort of shadow effect. Once you have that positioned as you want, just highlight both the original and the shadowed text and object, group them together. That way if you need to move this around later, you can always move them just one at a time. We're going to do the same with the hand. Control D, press right on your keyboard once and down on your keyboard once, We're going to change the opacity of this as well. You can make that, whatever you think looks nice, and you have a nice shadow effect on your thumbs up or whatever icon you're using. Highlight both the shadowed version and the regular version and group that as well. Again, just in case you come back later and you need to resize or move any of those elements, you can do that. So that's the first box right here. So now we have social media done. We'll start on video. Highlight everything you've just created and Control D, and we'll move this all the way over here to the right. So now we have two different boxes that look exactly the same. Let's go ahead and do that 2 more times. Duplicate, bring it down. Duplicate, bring it over. And now, as opposed to this look and feel, which I currently have on my website, I'm going to have this look and feel. Now I just need to update for video, marketing, website design. Pause the video while I do that, and I'll bring back up and show you how to embed that on your website. Okay, so I finished copying it and bringing in both the social media, video, marketing, and the last one is website design. So I wanted to really quickly highlight how I changed the text so it works on both. Highlight your text and ungroup it if it's already grouped, and then just start typing the new text underneath the white version. You may have to change your size boxes if needed. Again, highlight, make sure you have both selected, your shadow and your white, and then group those again. And then just left click on that, shift left click on your box, and come over to align and center that up. So now this is what it looks like when I'm done. So I have these images that I started with and these images that I am left with. So now that's done, you can take these images, and I'll move my webcam back down, and export. So have selection and set your width and height. Export as, choose a name, social media flat. And don't forget to click the export icon. Do this with the rest of them. And there you go. After you save all your videos, you're going to jump back over to your website. And now you can start replacing the images. Now how I did this to get this look and feel is I brought in columns and I just inserted them here. So I'll do this right above my current ones, and I can drag and drop elements in here. I'm going to insert an image, upload a file, and select my new flat icons. Give it a name. And on other posts, you want to use that alternate text for search engine optimization. I'm not too worried about that for these links. And this is how it's going to appear. I'm going to go ahead and I'll resume this video when I'm finished. So this is how it compares from before and after. And I think you'll, I hope you agree that you like the new logos look better. They're more popular now, at least with the look and feel, and you've made them yourself, so you can always change them later if you want to. You can add different logos. You don't have to look it up. No copyright infringement or anything like that. Okay, so there you go. Let me know your thoughts. If you liked it or don't like it, leave it in the comments below. If this video is helpful, give it a like and please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll be putting out more videos later, and I hope this helps you in some way. Take care, everyone.